Oh, I think this thing's on. Let's double check the monitor here. Reload. Live. Always takes 2 taps. Hit the play. Oh yeah, cowabunga. Oh, this is happening. This is happening. All right. This is happening. Let's turn the volume down. All right. So there I was eating lunch. I thought to myself, couldn't get motivated enough to film breakfast, so the weekend live stream is going to be a little bit of classic lunch. That's right, kids. We're going with the barbecue flavored potato chips. They're okay. The classic butter extruder. Got a story about butter. Stay tuned. We got the bread out defrosting because this was in the old lockdown freezer. Still kind of hard. Just heard my pooch do a little whiny bark. Excuse me. So while we're getting set up here, we're going to give you the old spinner. You can watch that while I go get my dog. I'll try to talk in the background, but good luck with yeah. We can start here in a second. Just gonna grab the pooch real quick. Come on, pooch. Hey, grab cheese. Yeah, grab cheese. Yeah. Alright. Woo. It is officially winter where I live. Man alive, it is cold out. I'm back. I'd say, what do we got? 29 degrees out. Overcast. Shitty. Is that a way to describe weather? Shitty. Whatever. I gotta get a pan for making tomato soup in. We're gonna go with that one. What is this? That's the old Kenmore. The old 1 quart. I'd hold enough soup. Put that on a small burner. We're gonna get the soup going early, I think, because it's gonna take a little longer to make soup than anything else. So let's go over here for soup cam. By the way, coffee station. It's working out amazing. I'll tell you why. Well, we got a couple things here. First thing about coffee station that I love, and I will film my garbage can because it's the internet. So if you've ever made coffee with one of these little things called a coffee grinder, you spill coffee, but guess what? I just do this. That's right into the trash. That is like, that is a design feature that I did not even anticipate having, was the old hand sweep right in the old trash can there. Next thing we've got here, this is new. You ready for this? The big reveal. Coffee mug station. Bam. That's right. Look at that. Oh yeah. We got the novelty coffee mug station. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2 times 1, 2, 3. That's right, kids. Can you do that math in your head? That's more than 20, less than 40 of novelty coffee mugs. And there's some good ones in there. Yeah, anywho. So, what have you been up to? All right, let's go. Tomato soup. We're not going to show the expiration date on this soup because it's alarming, but I've been told as long as the can is not bloated, you will not perish from eating less than premium soups. So let's give the old. You know what that smells like? That smells like soup. We're gonna do the fancy version. We're gonna do 1 can of milk for creamier soup because we live the kind of lifestyle that I live. You don't put water in your soup. You put milk, unless you're out of milk, of course. Then you use water. Milk's still good. Let's go. Milk. I like a creamy. Did I just film like the wrong shot there? All right, well, you gotta understand what I'm doing here. Well, we'll wash that out later so we can recycle it. Oh my God! What did I hear someone say? What's the difference between trash and recycling? Recycling is just trash you wash before you throw it away. Is that even a thing? It's wash trash. That's funny. Okay, well, let's go ahead and, before we turn the burner on, let's clean up all that mess. I got a little out of control. was trying to break up this premium soup here. Single, we're going to go on like a medium. I don't want to block the shot. Oh, so the week's over. What kind of adventure did I have this week? I had quite a few adventures this week. It was Veterans Day yesterday, so anyone who's a veteran, thank you for your service. My father was a veteran, or is a veteran, I should say. He's not a was yet, he still is. So, he likes to go out and, you know, I don't know if is it celebrating? I don't know. There's things that happen on Veterans Day that veterans can participate in. He likes to go do those things. And one of them is he likes to go to the Veterans Eat Free type of deal, but he likes to go with family. So whoever's in town, we all go out and hang out with him on his Veterans Day. So we did that yesterday. That was pretty fun. He did a couple extra. I mean, he ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I didn't do all those, but one of the things that was going on yesterday just that happened to be on Veterans Day, not because of Veterans Day. And this gets to the topic of this little device here is the butter. Is there was a sale on butter. Oh, what's up, Jeremy? Now, I don't know what it's like where you live. How am I? I'm fantastic. Having some lunch here in a little bit. I'm going to cook it up. Making some tomato soup. I'm telling my butter story. So I don't know how much butter costs where you live, but where I live, butter costs apparently $5 a pound American. And if you don't do pounds and you do Europe or you do kilograms, I think it's 2.2 pounds per kilo. Does that sound right? Anywho's, half a kilo of butter is like $5. And our butter comes, I'll show you, in blocks like this. I won't show you the expiration date because that might alarm people. So, yeah, just shy of a half a kilogram. 450. 4 quarters is 16 ounces, 1 pound. That's selling right now at about $5. Regular grocery store prices. Well, the local grocery store here in town had a sale. $2 a pound, which is less than half price of the current price. Limit of 2 butters per customer. Well, I got news for you. There was people standing in line to buy butter the other day. Sold out. I happened to make it to the grocery store when they restocked. I got my 2 sticks of butter, or 2 pounds of butter, and I was asking the guy, well, what's the deal with the limit of 2? How many limits of 2 can you get in life? And he was like, you know what, if you want to buy that, go out to your car and drop it off and come back in, you're fine. And I'm like, well, you know, I'm a team player. I don't want to, you know, I want to play with the rules. I don't know what the rules. What's the picture on the butter box? Oh, hold on. Probably a cow? What does it say? What is it? This is a house brand of a, so, whoop. We got a grocery store that's called Fairway. This is butter with salt. We got some cows here because butter, sweet cream. So we got a few cows, just you know, having the good life there. The old butter package. That's not the store I bought it from. But anyways, that's the one that's like within walking distance of the camera shot here. So what was I saying? So it's like, I mean, the way I interpret it is like, you know, 2 sticks per customer. I would assume per location. Like, how else would they do it in life? They don't want you coming back in and out. But we got multiple locations in town, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go out and have some lunch with my father, and I'm gonna be on that side of the town. I had a warranty, and a power cord that needed warranty work done at a store across town, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna. Man, the problem I got right now is my house is kind of cold, and the butter is pretty solid. Now I ain't gonna spread very well. I gotta figure this out. Am I gonna have to microwave this for a second? Good. That's gonna make a disaster, I think. I do have the fireplace going, by the way. Where's the dog? Show the dog! Chow, dog! You are shown. Don't look at the plastic bag on the floor over there. Dog. Dog's hungry. Let's make dog a plate of food. Let's do that real quick. Bernie, you hungry? You want a plate? That's an old plate down there. Let's get you a plate. Make the dog some food here real quick. So anyways, went out, met my folks for lunch, and then what did I do next? Oh, I went to the grocery store to grab the, you know, 2 more sticks of butter or whatever. Walk in there, none. They're sold out. There's people standing around be like, where's the butter? I'm not making that up at all. There were people standing there in disbelief they were out of butter. And this is at like a little after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so like halfway through the day. And I was like, well, I guess that ain't happening. Talked to the guy, and I was like, well, like, are you getting any more butter? Like, how's this working, dude? Like, you have this big sale going for 3 days, and butter's the driving item, apparently, and you're out in the first half a day, and you got 2 more days of the sale going. And they're like, yeah, we don't know if we're going to get any butter. You know, they might have some at a store across town or blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, can I go back and get more? And the guy's like, oh, yeah, no, fine. You're fine. We're out here. Go get some more. Whatever. Do what you got to do. I was like, okay. I'll just go do what I got to do. So I went back and they had more butter. I got my 4 pounds of butter. I'm good. I'm good till next year on butter. But man. The checkout guy was overly enthusiastic. He was the most enthusiastic checkout person I had ever encountered in my entire life. Like, I was just like, dude, this guy is next level. Next level. We're going to do, this is just extra water rice to moisten it up for the old dog's teeth. We're going to rinse that off because I don't want rice juice in the next thing here. So she gets a little rice. We'll give her some green beans. We got green beans here next. Ooh, bird, the green beans are getting low. We're getting low on green beans. We'll make one more meal out of these for her. So we'll go a little light on the green beans. Chop those up a little bit. Otherwise she'll just swallow them whole. I don't know how good the dog's digestive system works on whole green beans. I'm sure it actually would process them just fine, but... So we got a little green bean action there. So yeah, the butter adventure. Holy cow, that was way more intense than I thought it was going to be for just getting some on sale butter. But whatever, you know. Do what you have to. This is just some canned chicken here. Give her a little chicken. Put some chicken juice on there. Break it up. And then the chicken flavor goes throughout the entree. Then the shickly mix here. We'll go a little mixy mix. Is there ice skating? There will be ice skating. So my hometown has indoor ice skating rinks where like the whole inside is kept below freezing and you can have ice all year round. So we have year-round ice skating here. We also have outdoor ice skating. A couple of years back, they put a big, I don't know what you would call it, like an outdoor winter hangout spot where there's like inner tubes, like big tubes that go in like big tractor trailer tires or big, I mean, these are actually specialized, but that's how it all started, was big tubes. And you slide down a hill and there's like a conveyor belt that takes you back to the top. And they've got a spot for outdoor ice skating and places to warm up. I've actually never been to it, but I've seen video and drove by it before. My days of sliding down a hill on ice are, I'm not saying they're numbered, but like, I don't get excited to slide down hills. We used to do a lot of that when we were kids. When I grew up, I lived on a hill. We used to do a lot of sledding. It was fun. All right. Should we let it lick the spoon? Lick the spoon. Lick the other side of the spoon. Good dog. All right, hold please. I got to clean up some of this real quick. Let's get yesterday's food out of the way for the old beast to get a fresh... Oh, I just spilled that everywhere. Fantastic. Oh, God. Come on. Come on. Okay. All right. Are you going to knock the light over? You might like... Oh, don't knock the light over. Don't knock the light over, dog. There she goes. You're free. I'm trying to figure out if I can adjust this camera so it's... She got a milk bone there. Mmm. Yum, yum. Good stuff. So she's having her breakfast, lunch, too. Yeah, good girl. All right, back to what I was doing. Yeah, we got ice skating. But yesterday was kind of the first day where it was like, damn, that's cold out. Because, like, it's been nice here, and we've had some, like, unusually extra, like, nice weather. So, like, people were unprepared, like... There's like a difference between seeing the forecast it's going to be cold and like actually being out for the first time. So there was a lot of people who were not dressed accordingly, and they looked miserable, just outside freezing. But that's okay. I wore my Carhartt sawtooth faux line fur hood that looks like you could wear it in Antarctica. And there's people looking at me like, man, that guy doesn't look like he's uncomfortable at all. And I was not. I was very comfortable. So that was fun. I think what else is going on? I'm gonna have to microwave this. This is too cold of butter. Hold please. For like 2 seconds or something. Let's see what happens. Well, more than 2. We'll film the microwave going around in circles. Oh, I can't. The angle's terrible. All right, that's long enough. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, so the other thing. I don't know. I talked to some people last night about this, and like no one's ever heard of this. And I was like, how do you people not know about this? So November 11th is many things. But one of the many things that it is, it's known as Singles Day in China, which is like a, I don't know how you describe it. It's a thing that's been around for a long time, traditional 11/11, whatever. So they call it Singles Day. But what it's turned into in the last, like, I don't know, 5, 10 years, something, I don't know. I've been participating for about 3 or 4 years. It's literally the largest online shopping day on the planet Earth. And I know it's like people from America are like, oh, yeah, Black Friday. And it's like, well, I got some bad news for you. No, Black Friday is not the world's biggest shopping day. And, well, what about Cyber Monday? It's like, well, I got some news on that, too. It's not Cyber Monday either. It's 11/11. It's Singles Day. The most amount of consumer goods is sold on that day than any other day. They set the record a few years ago, or they set the record every year on it, whatever. It's huge. It's a huge shopping day. It is the biggest shopping day of the year for anything that's, affordably priced Chinese goods. And, that's a whole other conversation, whether you're like, only buy America. It's like, well, that's fine. I'm pro-American stuff, too. The only problem I have is sometimes there's not a whole lot of it, and my options are not participate in whatever I'm trying to participate in because I can't afford the American version, or get myself an affordably priced Chinese version and move on with my life. So I try to make a tradition for myself that every 11/11 I get myself something that I don't need just because it's something to do, kids. It's just something to do. Some people go to the movies, some people golf. Some people, I don't know what people do. They do something. That's what I do. On once a year, I do something. I just go on the Chinese websites, and I buy something that I don't need, and then I love it. I celebrate. It's fantastic. Highly suggest that everybody get involved in that, too. It's fun. Because the best part is, unlike the modern era that we live in, where you order something and it shows up either that afternoon, the next day, or 2 days, when you order directly from China, it might take a while. You got something to look forward to in life. That's how it used to be. That's how life used to work. Was like, you used to order something, then you'd wait many weeks, and then suddenly one day you'd get a package, and you'd be like, yes! Surprise package day! I mean, they do give you tracking numbers, but whatever. So there's that. There's a bunch of different, I don't even know all the websites. I think the one that set the record for a single website is Alibaba, I think is the big one, or AliExpress. And the one I use for like RC car stuff is called Banggood. But they're not always, you got to look, and you got to check the prices and all that. They're getting involved in Black Friday shopping now. So like obviously the 11/11 sale I think is over, or maybe they extended it a little bit because of time zone differentials, but we gotta get a spatula. What are we using today? Let's use this one. This is new. I don't know if this is new to the channel. This is a black plastic handle one. No wood handle. That guy can just go right in the old dishwasher. That's why I'm a big fan of that. I got some of them fancy wood handle ones, and you kind of got to hand wash those a little bit. So we're gonna do a lot of flipping on this, which is non-traditional because the bread is thick, and we need to work that heat into the cheese to properly melt it. So whatever. I think what else is new. Oh, this week was pretty good. Road construction projects coming along. Oh yeah, I almost got a fight with one of the road construction guys the other day. they changed what they're doing as far as how much road they're ripping out. They had it so they were going to rip out a certain section, whatever, and that's fine. They had the machinery to do it, and they tore it all out, and that was good. Well, at the last minute here, they decided they're going to tear out, like, I don't know, 10 more feet or something. Well, they must have got rid of all the road ripping out equipment. So instead, what they decided to do is take the excavator and just beat the living shit out of the road to break it up. Well, I'm probably talked about this on my live streams before, but like when you take an excavator that weighs about 80,000 pounds and you beat the hammer or you beat the bucket into the earth, it creates this dynamic shock wave. I mean, unreal shock wave that comes into my house and like literally shakes my house so fucking bad. It's crazy. Like all my countertops have separated from the walls. I have to shove them back in. They've never been loose like that. I had like a thing fall off in the basement, land on my deep freeze, put a dent in it, broke my light bulb in my deep freeze. Actually, that kind of pisses me off. I don't light my deep freeze anymore. That light's been working forever, and now it's not. I gotta get that replaced. My cracks are getting bigger. Like, I actually might call the city on this, because like, I went out to told the guy to stop. Actually, but I yelled to stop fucking pounding so loud that he heard me in the excavator. Apparently, I yelled that loud. I get my shoes on, I went out there, and he's like, stop yelling at my workers. I was like, dude, I'm not yelling at your workers. I'm yelling at you, you dipshit. Like, that is not a fucking jackhammer. You're operating a digging machine, not a jackhammer. The reason I know that is they brought a jackhammer out to jackhammer the goddamn road out. Because a jackhammer doesn't put dynamic load into the earth. It goes tick, 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 and it breaks the concrete up. Like, you know, ever heard the thing like right tool for the right job? Like, holy shit. The guy's like, go back in your house. Go back in your house. I was like, oh, I'm going to solve this. I'm going to call someone who's got authority on you, and you're going to get a dressing down is what happened, basically. Because that ended real quick. Because the fucking, you got to be fucking kidding me conversation I had with the guy that I called. Yeah, I made my fucking opinion known on that one real fucking fast. Yep, and the hammering quit pretty quick. But Jesus Christ. It's not like I haven't asked him like many times, like, dude, you got to stop doing that. Like, when they dug my tree out, they just beat the living shit out of it. You got to stop doing that, dude. Like, just dig it. Like, dig the shit out. Like, don't, bang, bang, look at me, I got a tool. Whatever. Oh, God. Whatever. I just can't even imagine, man. Like, we're not, we're going to say, he told me, there's nothing wrong with your house. I was like, do you want to come up and take a look, friend? Like, my old man told me to get a fucking lawyer and sue him. And I'm like, oh, God, yeah, that's more lawyers in my life. That's what I need. Holy shit. How about just fucking get the right tool for the job? Since you're quote-unquote professionals. Yeah, whatever. I need to talk about something more positive. What's positive? Oh, I got to go shopping at the old dollar store. That was pretty fun. Got some great stuff this week. Some upcoming videos that will be amazing. Oh man, I don't have any batteries. I got LED candles. They're kind of cool, actually. It's got a remote control, and you can like make them, they flicker, and you can dim the flicker or make them bright. Like, it's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy for $1. For $1. Got like 18 of the things. Very exciting. Very exciting times. Oh, the spinner stop. That's always entertaining to watch. Ooh, let's get it going. Get it ripping. There we go. Well, I believe the soup is about where it needs to be. But what are we using for soup bowls today? What are we using? I guess we'll just use one of these white bowls. Well, let's use one that's not filthy. It might take a few. Here we go. Whoa, slow down, dog. What's going on over there? The old dog doing the slip sliding away. I don't like my soup boiling. It's on low. Okay. Grilled cheese is coming along. Now, do I get fancy and use a ladle? Should we ladle it in? What do you think? Just soup for you, sir. Am I that fancy? Well, we will get the spider webs out of the ladle. Oh my God, what is happening? Yeah, we're gonna ladle it. When in doubt, ladles out. All right. Where's my thing rest? I have a thing rest someplace. Oh, here it is. Ooh, it's dirty. That's why. Upgrade. We're going with the plate. That'll be a thing rest. I hear the grilled cheese is doing something over here. So let's take a peek. Oh my god, that almost overdid it. Cheese is melting. I thought about putting pepperoni on that, but I decided to pass at the last minute. Alright, oops. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. So, the road construction videos are obviously a little delayed. They actually poured concrete the other day in the dark. I never, like, in the dark. The dark. It was like the dark was here. They were in the dark. They had a light on a pole that was like the brightest light I've ever seen in my entire life. It was like, whoa, dude. It was making the inside of my house become like outside of my house during the day. So that was fun. I think I've got a nail in my tire. I'm pretty excited about that. I was going to take care of that the other day when it was raining, but the mud was so bad. I was like, I normally don't take my car into the tire repair shop. I usually take the tire off of the car. And then I put the tire in a different car that I own, and then I drive the tire to the tire repair shop. And then they fix the tire, and then they call me when the tire's done, and then I go, when I have time, to go pick the tire up. Otherwise, my car is like unavailable all day, and I gotta go like rides and shit. I know for some people it's a little harder to accomplish such a feat due to lack of multiple vehicles and or tire taking off equipment. But that's how I've learned to shuck and jive my little maneuver. So I have tire pressure sensors on my car, and they were low the other day because of obviously winter. They get low, and you fill them up. So I did that, and then like a week or two later, I had the sensor go off again. I was like, well, that's weird, and I, did the right thing, checked my tires, and I had one low one, so I put a couple pounds in it. Oh, let's get this camera good. Let's get this camera right for this action soup dispensing. Welcome to the soup dispensing section of the video. Oh man, it's creamy. Look how creamy that is. I feel like my sandwich might be burning while I'm doing this in slow motion. Let's check that real quick, actually. Mommy! Okay, that's done. Off, off, off. Oh, you should have put that on that. And let's spin that real quick. Okay. More soup. So yeah, tire. It's a slow leak. I'll get it taken care of. I actually thought about just putting my snow tires on and say problem solved completely. How about that? I got a spare set of tires. I just say, solve problem. Okay, let's cut this bad boy. We're going to use the spatula. It's got a very sharp edge. Cut you. You are cut. I'll do the flip to get the other side. Okay. Now since everything I do is I try to make it nice for the internet, like I live at a bistro. We're going to place some chips in the cut of the diagonally cut sandwich. There we go. Look at that. Now, depending on which part of Manhattan you live in, that could be an $80 meal right there. Oh, well, that's gourmet. Let's get a spoon. Look at this. It's a chip in my ceramic spoon. These are my favorite. The size is perfect. Next one. Chip in my ceramic spoon. Next one. I have one that's not chipped. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I don't chip my own spoons. Someone was doing my dishes for me one time. So this one, it's a little whiter. It doesn't fit my mouth quite as good. These are nice, though. Look at that. That's silver, kids. That's fancy. It's not a lot of silver, but it has a little bit of silver on that spoon. It's almost all worn off. This one, it's just a little bit wider. It doesn't really show up on video, but like these are narrower, and they're like I eat my breakfast with these spoons, dude. No secret. I literally eat cereal with a porcelain spoon because you get so much good milk in there. Like, I need to find more of this shape, and it's like there's no marks on it. Whatever. So, I do like pepper in my tomato soup, so we're gonna get that. No, I'm not gonna make you watch me eat tomato soup with my mustache. I don't want people like gagging at home. Mix that in. Whatever. Whatever. Oops, sorry about that. Little rumble grumble. I'll probably choke on a pepper. I'll get it down the wrong pipe. I've never actually ate soup standing up before. Let's get something here to catch the drips. Yeah. Just spilt that all over. Perfect. This is not working out. Soup and a mustache. Match made in heaven. So, anywho's, yeah, I don't know what else is going on. I'm trying to think. Oh, I know. I saw someone run a red light the other day. That was literally the most insane red light run I've ever seen, short of a police officer chasing someone in a crime scene, the high-perceived chase. And what was really nuts is I was taking the bypass out by the mall, which is a major 2-lane on each direction, divided, high-speed loop around the city. 65 miles an hour, pretty high speed. I'm driving along, minding my own business, going 65, heading up to my exit ramp, and this black truck comes from behind, going probably about 90 miles an hour, comes flying up. I'm thinking, well, that guy's got to go to the bathroom. You know, he's going pretty quick. Nope. He's just an asshole. So, I'm getting ready to turn off on my exit. Truck comes around and just like cuts me off, almost hits me, gets to the exit. That's fine. He's in a hurry. Take the exit ramp up to a stoplight. And he is going right, I'm going left. More people are going right because that's the direction to like the shopping area. I'm going left, which is to like a smaller shopping area. Just the way the traffic goes. So I ended up getting up ahead, a little farther ahead. I think I was like one car in front of me, whatever. We have a red light. Everyone can go right on red in the United States. So a couple cars go right on red, right on red, right on red. And this guy works his way up. He's next in line. He's got a red light. But because I'm watching him because, like, you know, that maneuver he made on the traffic there, like, I always keep my eye on people like that. He wasn't pulling up with traffic as traffic would gap out. So he was on his phone or something, doing something. Probably saved his life. Finally, it's his turn at the red light, going right on red. And I'm sitting there watching like all this. Our light turns green, which means the yellow had gone for cross traffic. It's green for a little bit. I think to myself, why aren't we going? And then a car just drives right through the intersection, just like after long enough where I'm like, why aren't we going? Had the dude in the black truck been like, Johnny on the spot, he would have got T-boned. You know, sometimes the universe tries with karma. You know, they try real hard, and sometimes the universe gets defeated. And I think the universe lost on that one. In attention to traffic. Working on all sides. Which is pretty crazy. Or whatever. No big deal. No one was hurt. Just I haven't seen one run a red light that was that red for a real long time. Probably just didn't even see it. Wasn't even on their radar. I definitely didn't think the soup thing over for the stream. Man, that was a bad idea. Tastes good though. Oh well. Yeah, today's Saturday, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I about got my house organized. I'm very excited about that. I'm on the final stretches of getting that all done. But oh well. I'm trying to think what else is new. New in the world. Starting to see Christmas lights going up. So Christmas season is upon us. I saw a guy on a ladder hanging Christmas lights on his house in the dark, in the cold. That's dedication to Christmas light fandom. I gave him a honk. I got honk honk. Thumbs up, honk honk. So yeah, it's all good times, man. So if you missed the beginning, we made ourselves a grilled cheese sandwich with barbecue chips and some tomato soup with pepper because we made the creamy version, by the way, with milk. Life's too short not to unless you're out of milk, then use water. Obviously. Oh yeah, it snowed too. There's snow flurries happening. Yeah, no, it definitely feels like winter. All right, so part of the whole buying butter and watching people almost crash cars. The reason I was in that part-time, part-time, was I had to return a power cord. So we'll tell a power cord story. So some manufacturers will sell a product with a warranty, right? They'll give you a warranty, 1 year, 2 years, 60 days, 30 days, whatever. It's up to them, it's their decision. Some manufacturers, though, go with what's called a lifetime warranty. Ooh, lifetime. Lifetime's a long time. Now, there has been some nuance in the old lifetime warranty, I've noticed. Some people call it, excuse me while I choke on the sandwich, the expected lifetime of the product. That's like nuance in the fine print. That's the new version of lifetime warranty. Because lifetime's a long time. Originally, it was lifetime of the purchaser. However long you were alive, that thing was warranted for defects. Anyways, I bought a power cord a while ago. It was expensive, but it had a lifetime warranty. And for me, power cords wear out on the ends. They break, whatever. If I can just take that back and get a new one, that's a no-brainer. Do it every time. I'll do that. I'll always do that. So this power cord I've had for a while. The ground on it broke off in the outlet. Like, no ground. Well, that's broken. I didn't twist it, nothing. It's just it broke off. Seems to me like the manufacturer didn't do that right. So let's get warranted. Well, I learned I have a special file. You may think I'm crazy. In my file, I keep the original receipt and part of the packaging that says lifetime warranty on it. Yeah, I do that. So I'm out to the store, walking with my power cord, walking with my receipt from last time, walking with my packaging that I saved. I sat down, I was like, I need to warranty this. I set everything on the counter, and the lady looks down at the receipt, and she goes, "You bought that in 2018, you can't return it." And I was like, "Well, I'm not returning it, I'm warranting it." She goes, "What?" Like, "Yeah, no, the round broke off, so I need to swap it out for a new one." She goes, "You need to take that with the manufacturer of the product." I'm not saying this lady was being bitchy, but she was being pretty bitchy, like off the bat instantly. Like, "You bought that in 2018, man!" I was like, "Oh, okay, well." I said, "That's fine. If you'll read the fine print on the packaging that I saved, it literally says, if you have any problem with this product at all, for any reason, return it to the location that you purchased it for a replacement." And then there was silence. The lady went quiet. Who is cleaning the ice skating rink? Hold on, I'm going to answer that question. There's a machine in America called a Zamboni machine. It's a big truck that you drive, and it has a hot water heater, and it has scraper blades, and they drive it around on the ice skating rink, and what it does is it shaves the ice, it remelts it and fills in the low spots, and it gathers all the shavings, and they drive around in a circle, and it's called resurfacing the ice. So technically the Zamboni operator is the one that cleans the ice skating rink. If that makes sense. Okay, back to the power cord story. I've obviously been through this little hoop and dance routine before, but I don't feel it's necessary that I explain that to anybody when I'm returning things. I know exactly what has to happen. They have to issue a gift card and then use the gift card to repurchase the thing, and it's none of my problem. It ain't my business. And she was like, oh, and she like gets her phone out because she's got to call somebody or something. I said, well, here's the deal. I don't want to be here for an hour, so I'm just going to go back and get the new cord so we can get this little process rolling. Silence. She didn't know what to say. I said, once again, I'm not planning on being here for a long time. Should I just go back and get the power cord and bring it back up here? And by this time, there's two employees there. One with purple hair. Not that that means anything, but she had purple hair. And then the other one who was the original person I interacted with. Whatever. So I have the 2018 return to the manufacturer and a purple-haired person like screeching at me. The reason I know I have to go back and get my own power cord is because one time when I did it, they sent an employee back to get the power cord, and the employee couldn't find the power cord. And it literally took a lifetime for them to figure out which cord it was because they didn't take the cord with them. They didn't have the gauge. They brought the wrong cord. I'm just like, dude, I'll just do it myself. It's so much easier. Like, the amount of my life saved from not having someone who doesn't know what they're doing do it for me. I was just like, I'll just walk back there and get it myself. You know, move on my life. Whatever. Long story short, got my power cord. Interestingly enough, the price of the power cord since 2018 has gone up $20. So that is a $120 power cord that used to be a $90 or it was a $98 power cord. Now it's like a $118 power cord or some shit. Whatever. Ain't my problem. I did not write the warranty. I've actually had people that I know in real life like think that I'm crazy for using a warranty. It was like, that is not a crazy thing. Like, I didn't like. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't make the warranties up. Like, I don't sit there and write warranties for people. I mean, technically, a warranty is a contract that you sign. And by I say sign, I mean it's implied when you make the purchase that the warranty is. Bink. So it's just like, whatever. If you don't want to have a warranty, don't put it on there. But if you do it, you're going to better honor it. Whatever. Ain't my problem. So that was fun. I'm trying to think what else is going on that's worthy of chatting about. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I know. My leaf blower carburetor is supposed to be here today. I'm pretty sure I talked about this, but I bought a leaf blower a couple weeks ago off Craigslist that was not working well. And that was a true story. It was not working well. So after tinkering with it a whole bunch and breaking apart on it myself, I determined for a couple extra bucks rather than just the part I broke, or I should say I broke it, the part that was broken, I just bought a whole new carb and it's supposed to be in the mailbox today. So that's going to be very exciting if the made in China, shipped from China, took 2 weeks to get here from China, carburetor is just going to solve that problem. Because if it does, it'll be amazing. I'll make a video about that blower here shortly. And if it doesn't work, I'm probably going to put that thing on sale for Craigslist. Let somebody who's more savvy at fixing leaf blowers than I am figure it out. Whatever. I mean, sometimes in life. Alright. I feel like I've shoveled enough food in my mouth while trying to talk. That maybe we might be coming to the end of the screen here a little bit. Let's Let's turn the old camera around. This in part. Hey! Why is my beard so wide today? Holy cow, I haven't looked in the mirror yet. I'm looking at my cabinets. What are you, some sort of weirdo? Jeez. Those are my cabinets, not yours. Sneaking peeks. Peek sneaker. So yeah, it's winter cap weather inside my house. I do have the fireplace going, which is nice. All right. So, oh man, I might have some new subscribers tuning in. We'll see how that goes. I actually got a comment today on one of my. I have a video that fixed a skid loader, and some guy who lives in Madison, Wisconsin, told me he would buy me lunch next time I'm in Madison. I said, I'm gonna take you up on that. I might actually take a trip to Madison just to get free lunch. You know, I might do that. Don't offer me free lunch and think I'm not going to take you up on that. I promise you, if I am ever in Madison, Wisconsin, I'm going back to that YouTube video, finding that comment, and like be like, dude, I'm here. Where are we eating? I'm hungry. Can't wait. Why is it? Looks like someone chopped my beard in half right there. Hold on, let's fix that. That's kind of crazy. What is happening? I must have slept on it crooked. Okay. So I usually go for an hour, but there's not really much else to talk about. I could show you some of the treasures I got the other day, but that would be like spoiling it for the upcoming videos. Ooh, they're going to be amazing. Ooh, whatever. All right. Yeah, that's lunch. A little bit late, but better late than never. Until next time. Peace out. I'm leaving. I got things to do. Wait for that carburetor. Ooh, could be here any minute. All right. Stay safe. Enjoy the weather. Hope it's warm where you live. Peace.